Organic chemistry. Topic name is resonance, and these are the learning outcomes. So, before starting the topic resonance, you should be very clear in the terms such as resonance, conjugation, and cross conjugation. What I mean to say is that you should have a understanding of what exactly is resonance and how conjugation leads to resonance, and how the term cross conjugation is different from conjugation. So here we are going to explore the topic resonance in very detail, and you will be able to know what are the real requirements for a molecule to exhibit resonance and how it brings to stability of that molecule. So here we are talking about covalent molecule. These are the molecule which have a unique Lewis formula, or we can say the dot structure. So there are many of the covalent molecule which have a unique dot structure. So these Lewis formula explains the bonding in that molecule, but for many molecule, two or more dot structures are feasible. Feasible means that more than two structures are possible for some molecule rather than only one structure. So the phenomena of resonance was put forward by Heisenberg to explain the properties of such covalent molecules which have more than one structure and that could not be represented by a single structure. So this was a phenomena put forwarded by Heisenberg. Now let's take an example of such kind of molecule, that is formate ion. So here I have shown you the resonating structure of formate ion. See, in first structure, the oxygen which is attached with the carbon with a double bond have two lone pair, okay, and the oxygen attached with carbon with single bond is having three lone pair with a minus charge on it. So what happens, we can make some another kind of structure of this formate ion, and that is shown in second structure. Here now the number of electrons, or we can say the lone pair or the negative charge, is now changed. So first and second both are the resonating structure of formate ion, and these two structures are equivalent to each other. Now out of the bracket you can see one more structure. So this is a hybrid structure of formate ion. Okay, now the two resonating structure does not does not tell the exact properties of this molecule, and each of the two structures contribute to the true structure of the molecule, that is the hybrid structure. Okay, now we also called it resonance hybrid. So resonating structures are simply alternate way of showing a molecule then other than Lewis structure. Okay, so please keep it in mind that the resonating structure does not exactly describe all the properties of the molecule. Okay, now the actual molecule is found to be energetically more stable than would be expected from any of its resonating structure. So as we have seen in formate ion, we can say that the energetically the hybrid structure of formate ion is more stable than other two resonating structure. Okay, and the difference we find in these resonating structure and the hybrid structure is called resonance energy, and it can be defined as the energy difference between the most stable resonating structure and the resonance hybrid structure. So for calculating the energy difference, we took the most stable resonating structure and compare it with the resonance hybrid structure. So resonance is very common and a significant features of many organic molecule, and due to its presence there is a pronounced influence on the structure of the molecule and in the chemical reactions of that molecule, also the physical properties. So, in order to understand resonance, one must be able to draw contributing resonance structure and their resonance hybrid structure. And we are going to understand this thing in upcoming lecture. So, but first of all, we need to understand here the characteristics of resonance or the resonance structure. By understanding these, we will be able to know what are the exact requirement for a molecule to show resonance, okay, or to have resonating structures. So here the first is resonance exists only in those parts of the molecule that are composed of sp or sp2 atoms. Okay, now this is a very good point. uh, let's say a example of CH4, right? So carbon in this CH4 is sp3 hybridized atom. So it will not show resonance because this carbon is not sp or sp2 hybridized. So the thing to be noted here is the sp3 hybridized atom does not show resonance, or resonance does not occur in sp3 hybridized atom. For resonance, the requirement is of sp or sp2 atom, or we can say the requirement of p orbital is very much needed. Okay, it's a absolute requirement. Now second point is all the atom in the molecule taking parts in resonance should be coplanar. So consider a molecule and its atom. Now all the atom in that molecule should have same plane, because by having the same plane the overlapping of p orbital will be effective and it's necessary for resonance. Third point is while making a resonance structure from other, electron move between adjacent atom, as we have seen in formate ion. The lone pair were moving from adjacent oxygen to other adjacent oxygen atom, right? So type of electrons that can be moved are lone pair or the pi electrons, or we can say the negative charge. We have also seen the movement of negative charge in formate ion example. Or we can also say the unpaired electron present on radical. So these are the terms which keeps on moving in a resonating structure. So these electrons reside on a resonance donor atom and move to the resonance acceptor atom, which must be adjacent to the donor atom. Now here the word adjacent is very important, okay, because the movement of electrons happens between the adjacent atoms. So the acceptor atom must also have an open octet, because if it will not have an open octet, then the electron will not be able to move from one atom to another, right? So the atom should have open octet, and then the electron will be able to have another electron pair or lone pair that can be displaced. An atom with a formal positive charge can also be a resonance acceptor atom. Okay, so formal positive charge means it's having lack of electron, so it can accept the electrons. Okay, so these are the characteristic of resonating structure. So let's talk about the objective question related to this topic. So first question is, in which of the following resonance doesn't take place? We just have studied that, and the answer is sp3 hybridized. sp3 hybridized atom does not show resonance or the resonating structure. Now second question is, for resonance, p orbital are not an absolute requirement. State true or false. So the requirement of p orbital for resonance is very much absolute, it's necessary. So here the answer will be false. So these are the topics which we have covered in this lecture. Thank you so much for watching the video.